Compare the immediate feeling of staring at a rigid wall of corporate text on the left to a looping, crystal-clear mountain lake on the right. In digital design, you have about 3 seconds to capture someone's attention. Written words and static images require too much cognitive load to process in that tiny window of time. Winning a user's trust depends on triggering an involuntary emotional response before their rational brain can even begin to read. This chart shows human evolutionary history. Hundreds of thousands of years were spent entirely in nature, while our modern digital age is a microscopic sliver. That legacy is biophilic design. Because survival meant instantly reading water, our brains prioritize those specific visual cues. Elite web designers use this lingering survival instinct to their advantage. By displaying highly specific states of water on a screen, they can artificially generate feelings of absolute safety or intense excitement. A water background operates as a calculated multisensory trap designed to bypass a user's rational skepticism. The first state of water we see is perfectly still, transparent water that lacks any kind of chaotic motion. Evolutionarily speaking, calm, clear water signals a highly predictable, life-sustaining environment. It tells our subconscious there are no hidden predators or turbulent threats lurking below the surface. That deep-seated feeling of safety is incredibly valuable for industries that trade in trust, like wealth management firms and data security companies. When a user sees the absolute visual purity of a still lake, it acts as a powerful metaphor for organizational honesty. It subliminally assures a client their financial assets or sensitive data are completely secure and visible. Tranquil water acts as digital armor, instantly buffering a brand against any client anxieties regarding volatile markets or data corruption. The second state we encounter shifts entirely to powerful, moving water, defined by relentless currents and crashing force. Aggressive water commands a deep instinctual respect. We immediately recognize the untamable kinetic energy required to carve landscapes and shape the physical world. Tech startups and automotive brands consistently hijack this imagery to project immense confidence and forward-thinking engineering. The relentless directional flow of a river or a waterfall visually communicates that the company never stagnates. By aligning with the force of moving water, a brand turns a static corporate profile into an aggressive declaration of market dominance and disruption. The final state takes us into the deep oceanic abyss, an environment defined by heavy contrast, indigos, and complex light refraction. The deep ocean represents the ultimate frontier. It signals an environment of immense pressure, untouched hidden wonders, and profound discovery. High-level think tanks, luxury fashion houses, and sophisticated software companies rely heavily on this allure of the unknown. Dark, shimmering underwater caustics, the intricate patterns of light filtering through water, convince a consumer that the brand holds rare, elite knowledge or hidden treasures that are completely inaccessible to the general public. These deep water visuals cultivate a psychological aura of absolute, inaccessible authority. Tranquility, power, and depth. Each of these states targets a specific segment of the human subconscious to achieve a different brand goal. This biological manipulation has a direct, quantitative financial ROI. ROI, or return on investment, is a metric used to evaluate the efficiency or profitability of a specific business strategy. This chart shows how natural imagery arrests the user's scroll. It causes a massive drop in bounce rate and a steep increase in session duration. This extended time primes the user, making them highly receptive to messaging, pulling them down the conversion funnel. The ultimate success or failure of a digital transaction is often decided in fractions of a second before the user consciously reads a single word. By manipulating the primal symbolism of water, modern designers engineer brand trust from the very first pixel.